Welcome to Lighthouse KinShip's devotional video, Pompous Incompetent Buffoon. Proverbs chapter 9 verses 13 and 18, Amplified. The foolish woman is noisy. She is simple and open to all forms of evil. She willfully and recklessly knows nothing whatever of eternal value. For she sits at the door of her house or on a seat in the conspicuous places of town, calling to those who pass by, who go uprightly on their way.
Whoever is simple, wavering, and easily led astray, let him turn in here. And as for him who lacks understanding, she says to him, stolen waters, pleasures are sweet, because they are forbidden, and bread eaten in secret is pleasant. But he knows not that the shades of the dead are there, specters haunting the scene of a past transgression, and that her invited guests are already sunk in the depth of Sheol, the lower world, Hades, the place of the dead. Monica and I invite all to travel along with us here at West Rim Trail, Cloudland Canyon State Park, Rising Fawn, Georgia.
In the previous devotional video of Lighthouse KinShip in the Reading the Book of Ruth, we see an individual who matured from a woman into a joyful lady by love, respect, and honor. In this devotional video, we're going back to the Old Testament to the book of Judges and reading about a woman who is the polar opposite of Ruth. Delilah is deceitful, disgraceful, and destructive.
Judges 16 verses 4 to 6 NLT. Sometime later, Samson fell in love with a woman named Delilah, who lived in the valley of Sorek. The rulers of the Philistines went to her and said, entice Samson to tell you what makes him so strong and how he can be overpowered and tied up securely. Then each of us will give you 1,100 pieces of silver. So Delilah said to Samson, please tell me what makes you so strong and what it would take to tie you up securely.
For there to be a pompous, incompetent buffoon, Delilah, and today in our current culture, a certain female politician, there has to be individuals like Samson who are arrogant, childish, foolish, compulsive, rebellious, and weak-willed.
Judges 16 verses 18 to 21 NLT. Delilah realized he had finally told her the truth, so she sent for the Philistine rulers. Come back one more time, she said, for he has finally told me his secret. So the Philistine rulers returned with the money in their hands. Delilah lulled Samson to sleep with his head in her lap, and then she called in a man to shave off the 7 locks of his hair. In this way she began to bring him down, and his strength left him. Then she cried out, Samson, the Philistines have come to capture you. When he woke up, he thought, I will do as before and shake myself free. But he didn't realize the Lord had left him. So the Philistines captured him and gouged out his eyes. They took him to Gaza, where he was bound with bronze chains and forced to grind grain in the prison.
Do Americans have the hope, courage, and wisdom to restore the joy, honor, and respect back to our country as a Ruth? Or is the current female politician, Delilah, going to be given the power by weak-willed, rebellious, childish Samsons to capture, gouge out Americans' eyes, and bind us with bronze chains, and force us to grind grain in a country that is no longer free, but it has been imprisoned?
Judges 16 verses 28 to 30 NLT. Then Samson prayed to the Lord, Sovereign Lord, remember me again. O God, please strengthen me just one more time. With one blow, let me pay back the Philistines for the loss of my 2 eyes. Then Samson put his hands on the 2 center pillars that held up the temple. Pushing against them with both hands, he prayed, let me die with the Philistines. And the temple crashed down on the Philistine rulers and all the people. So he killed more people when he died than he had during his entire lifetime.
This concludes our devotional video of Lighthouse KinShip, Pompous Incompetent Buffoon. Proverbs chapter 14, verse 1, NLT. A wise woman builds her home, but a foolish woman tears it down with her own hands. Proverbs chapter 1, verse 7, NLT. Fear of the Lord is the foundation of true knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and discipline. Proverbs chapter 13, verse 20, NLT. Walk with the wise and become wise. Associate with fools and get in trouble. Proverbs chapter 28, verse 26, NLT. Those who trust their own insight are foolish, but anyone who walks in wisdom is safe.
Monica and I thank you for traveling along with us here at the Cherokee Falls Cloudland Canyon State Park, Rising Foam, Georgia. Lighthouses. Jesus Christ is the light of the world. KinShip. Comfort. Enlightening the eyes of your heart. Photography. Traveling. Camping. What do all these things have in common? Monica and I excitedly invite all to journey with us not only through YouTube, but by personal appearance, church, Sunday school class, small group, church social, other activities where the Word of God is shared, as we share the challenges, blessings, and adversities through the lens of the camera and God's divine Word. Please contact us by email for Monica and I to share our experiences in person. Our email address is lighthousekinshipllc@gmail.com. You can also find it in the description below. Please like and subscribe to our videos and help us to spread the gospel by sharing these videos on your social media platforms.